morning, everyone. It is a beautiful, beautiful summer's morning. Tripped over my own feet there. It's an absolutely beautiful morning this morning. Time to get down to the farm and get on with some spraying. That's the goal anyway. Yep, every single field we've drilled so far seems to have weeds in it, which is a bit of a pain. But we've got herbicide. We've got a sprayer, albeit not a very big one. But we have got one. I saw a few suggestions on the comments that I should be keeping the Ferguson in this garage. Not a bad idea. But I would like to use this garage to restore that. This. When it comes around to winter. Or at least when we've got fewer jobs to do, we're going to be restoring that. And I don't want to damage the Ferguson if I've got to do any grinding or any cutting and things like that. So, it is a tricky one. How are the cows getting on? Ooh, that was a deep moo. Wonder if they're we've got to be nearly ready to give birth by now, surely. They're getting big. They're definitely getting big. Right. We'll get their water topped up, although it looks like it's fairly full already. But I'll get the water topped up and then we'll crack on. I'm going to use the Ford. I miss using the Ford. Right. That is their water all topped up. They're okay on food for now. Just thinking, can I use this tractor today? Oh no, I can't. Obviously. With the spraying, I'm going to need the narrow tyres, and that's what's on the 390T. Right. Let's put it away then. Nice to give it a run occasionally though. There we go. We're in. We're pretty scuppered for food for the cows. Got one hay bale left. Two hay bales left, sorry. We've got no straw at all. We've got a fair chunk of silage. Fair chunk of silage. We'll keep it covered up now though, because weather and things like that. Be nice to actually build a sort of a roof over that bit, like a nice open shed. That would be good. Anyway, I'm gonna go and speak to Gavin. Wish him a good morning. Good morning, Boyle. Good morning, Gavin. How are you? Ah, pretty good. Pretty good, thank you. How are you? Yeah, not bad at all. I was going to get on with the spraying today. Ah, it's a good job. It's a good job. We need that. We need that. Could I ask you to consider something, though? I think we need to get a cut of grass off the field. We need to make some hay. I didn't think the grass was fully grown yet. Wasn't ready for it. I think, regardless, we do need to get a cut to make some hay. So, I think it would be a good idea to get a cut of the grass, and then you can leave it drying out while you do some spraying. And then come back and get it tedded. Yeah, we do need it cut, boy. We'll get it tedded tonight. And then again tomorrow. We should be able to row it and pick it up. I would use the... I would go for it in the big field to start with. The new one. Okay. Like I say, while it's drying out each time, you can crack on with the spraying. Okay. We'll do that. Good lad. Well, that's just doubled the workload for today. Do you know, if we're going to be doing some grass work, we're really going to have to consider some bigger equipment, because that little tedder is, well, it's too little. Maybe I'll phone the dealership and see what they've got in stock in the way of tedders. Right, well, can actually use the Ford for this job. So let's get hooked up to the hooked up to the mower. We'll go and get it into the big field. Gavin is right though, we do need that hay. There we go. Right, so here's our new field here. Never get to grips with this gearbox. Oh no, I've got the mower caught. Very tight fit through this gateway. There we go. Okay, so we'll head up to the main field. I think we'll leave this little one down here. We'll go for this one. Well, first job will be to go around the headland. Oh god, I've done it again. Come on. These gates are so narrow, and the mower is pretty big. There, that's better. Alright, I do need to get it unfolded. And fire it up. Perfect. Get it lowered down. And we can start cutting. Right. I'm gonna get this field done. And then we can move on to spraying while it's drying out. Unfortunately, the Ford's really struggling with the hills and everything. Who knows? It may need it may need some a bit of a service. But at least the ground's dry and we're not sinking into it and creating any problems. But I think we need the fence for this, if I'm honest. I'm gonna go get the fence and then we'll carry on. Well, I'd say that was a pretty good cut, wouldn't you? Get everything all folded away. It's hard to tell at this point how well it's yielded. Doesn't look like a lot of grass, but yeah, it looks can be deceiving. Right. See if we can get this thing back without damaging it. What time is it? Oh, I had a very early start this morning. It's only 8:15 at the minute. Oh, we need some fuel. Lovely. Anyway, we're only doing this field today. For goodness sake. I'm going to wreck this mower. Right. Mower needs to go back into the shed. I'm going to ring up the dealership a little bit later on and see what they've got. Really need to focus to get this in there properly. There we go. Right. Yes, I know you need fuel, but you don't need it yet. Not until the first time we use it. Right then, now I've got to get some field sprayed before lunch. A really nice warm day. Hopefully that grass will dry out pretty quick. But yep, next job gonna be do some spraying. We're looking forward to this. Never done it before, so we'll see how it goes. Right, first field I want to get sprayed is the wheat field, because that's the first one we sowed. That's the first one we seeded, sowed. You know what I mean. Those church bells really do carry over here. I mean, there is a direct line of sight to the church, but I'm surprised how well that noise carries. Really got to do something to sort out this driveway. Extremely boggy, muddy. We need to get some gravel down or something. Ah, my beautiful tractor. So the sunflowers haven't germinated just yet. I'm not really convinced that they should have done. Thinking maybe we'll start to see them next month. Alright. Oh. Mud. I suppose these road crop tyres don't help because they really sink in, don't we? Dear. Come on, come on, climb out. Climb out the mud, climb out the mud. Oh. Yes. We're through it. Okay. Right, well I'm gonna crack on. I'm gonna unfold this and we are going to get it all sprayed. I'd like to start at the top and work my way down if I can, so these tyres shouldn't damage the crop at all. Nope, we're all good. So yeah, we're gonna head across, I think, and do it that way. Right, just need to unfold. There we go. That should be it. Oh, well, apart from switching the sprayer on, but let's get it lined up. I want to make sure we get it all covered. All the weeds. And it should be a case of just... Yep, there we go, we're spraying. Let's drive. I think I've got most of the field covered. It's not. I don't think there's a lot more I can do. So we'll have to call it and then call an end to it there. Excuse me, clear my throat. Have to call it into it there, I think. On that field, anyway. Alright, so just get out and do the gate. Okay, now I've got my watch. I'm just able to check that it is 10 to 11. So I could get into the field sprayed before lunch. Which I think that sounds a bit reasonable. Oh. How do I tell how much herbicide I've got in there? Let's have a quick look. Right, I've just had a quick look in the top and it looks about half full. So we'll carry on for now and see how we get on. Spraying isn't a job that actually takes a huge amount of time. Although, excuse me, although getting to the fields covers everything in mud and we'll have to wash it down later. Damn this driveway. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on straight over the road here into the OSR field. We can spray this one. And then that's two of the biggest ones done. Ah, a little bit easier to see on this one because it's not grown as much. Right. There we are, we're spraying. Okay. Once again, I'll get this done and then it should be about lunchtime. I'm so close to finishing that field and I've run out of herbicide. So we're going to go up and refill. Probably going to stop for lunch as well. Yeah, we'll come back and finish that off and we'll do the small OSR field as well. And I think getting 3 fields sprayed in one day for herbicide isn't bad. Good lord. Tracks are so muddy. Still in May. Ah, so I've forgotten to tell you as well. I have worked out what I'm going to get for Abby. Thank you so much for everybody's suggestions. I think I'm going to go for getting a mobile phone. If I get myself one as well, maybe a company will do us a deal. I'll have to have a look around and see, and yeah, get us one each. That'd be good. We could contact each other. Right, I'm going to get this topped up with herbicide. If I can reverse it in a straight line. Right, I'll get it topped up with herbicide. And then we'll stop for lunch. There we go, all topped up and ready to go. Okay. Brilliant. Let's go get some lunch. Oh, it's a nice surprise. You'll stop for lunch for once. I'm not going to live that down, am I, Gavin? No. We've got the cut off the big field. I can't really tell at the minute how well it's yielded. It doesn't look like a lot of grass, but I've said that before. No, lad, you have, and we won't know until we've tedded it and rolled it and baled it. That's what it'll tell us, isn't it? Well, yes. Well, when you've done it, we can get some slurry on the field, and then next year we'll have a better crop. Oh, okay. Yeah, of course. You don't put the slurry on now. No, boy, it's covered in grass. You've just cut it. You know, sometimes I think you're just getting it, and then you'll say something stupid. Oh. Okay. So how you gone on with the spraying? Yeah, good actually. Done the wheat field and the large oilseed rape field. Ah, good lad, good lad. After lunch, then you'll go. You'll carry on to the small oilseed rape field, and then it'll probably be time to ted the grass, I would think. Okay, brilliant. I thought about phoning the dealership, see if they can get a slightly bigger tedder for us, because the one we've got is extremely small, and now we've got a lot of bigger fields. That's not a bad idea, lad. Yeah, see what they say. We don't spend a lot of money, mind. We don't need that money, you know. Okay, Gavin. Now, come on. Eat your sandwich. Right. Once again, an exceedingly nice lunch. And now it's time to go and finish off the large field. And get around to doing the small field as well. Quite a lot of traffic up this road at the minute. Look, we're only going down here and turning right, so hopefully we shouldn't be should be fine. Yes. Good. Right, so we've got a tiny little bit of this field to finish off. God, we sink so deep with these road crop tyres on. Yep, tiny little bit of this field to finish off, and then we need to go all the way round. Oh, we could go out that gate there. Oh, that would be brilliant. I thought we'd have to drive back and all the way around. Okay, that's set up. And we're spraying. We'll go down this bit to start with and pick up this bit, and then we'll go back up the other way. And here we go. Last little bit. And there we are. That's that field really, really well done, I think. It's a lot easier to see the weeds in this field at the minute. I think it'll be the same with the next one. But I'm pretty pleased with that. Not sure we've got a little patch here that hasn't germinated. Don't know, maybe I missed it with the cedar. Oh, we got all this that's growing in the boggy mud. Not sure what the yield will be like on that, but we'll see. Right, let's open the gates up. There we are. And the gates to the other field are already open, aren't they? Yes, they are. Amazing. Okay. Climb out the mud and onto the road. Here we are. And straight into this one. Still got to do something about that. And we will. once we're comfortable with the amount of hay and things we've got from the good fields, we'll be able to. Right then, I'm going to crack on and get this done. Then it'll be time to phone the dealership.
Will I cry? Will I leave behind broken and crumbled signs, hiding all my roads to you? And if I fight, will I come to life, calling for all your light, giving all my heart to you?
And it's ready to come and pick up. I'll just bring the old one down. Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Cheers. Alright, Gavin, we've got ourselves potentially a new tedder. Oh yeah. How much do they want for that? Actually, it's a second-hand one. So, someone's just bought it back on a trade-in, and they think it'd be a perfect fit for us. They've serviced it and cleaned it. So it's as new. It's just a bit of an old design, but it's a lot wider than the one we've got. Oh yeah. And how much do they want for it? Well, they said with trade-in on our old one, probably about 2,000. 2,000? Well, I suppose that's not too bad. Well, it's up to you. You'll go down and have a look at it anyway. You're the one going to be using it. So, yeah, I would take the Ford. Take the Ford. And, yeah, you let me know what you think. Alright, we'll do. Well, they've put a bit of a tidy up. It's nice to see they've got the harvesters still, but the planters have gone away. Most people won't be needing them again till next year. Right. Well, that looks very much like the tedder. Oh, and I see. It unfolds. Oh, that's wicked. I don't know if they want to have a look at this one first. Let's see. Well, I'll go speak to them. Right, well, they said they don't want to look at the old one. All they did was give a scrap value for it anyway. Which is a bit disappointing, really, because I think it's not a bad tedder, it's just too small. It's definitely been serviced well anyway. Oh, I don't know, they might see some more value in it and do it up and sell it, but this one is now ours. Just paid £2,000 for it. It's going to be good. What we need to do is get straight back to the field and start tedding. Right. Lowered down there. Okay. And we'll pick the other one up. You know, having done all that spraying this morning, I think a self-powered sprayer would be a lot easier, but I can see how it'd be a lot more expensive as well. Right. There we are. We have our brand new tedder, which is incredible. So I've got half a day off tomorrow. I'm gonna do some spraying in the morning, get as much done as I can. And I suppose I'll need to ted the field again, ted the grass. But I need to then come down here and get Abby and I a set of mobile phones from the shop. no idea how to do it or what to expect at the minute, but yeah, that's what we'll be doing. Right, let's get back and get on. Alright then. This is a very uneven field. I noticed it when I was mowing earlier. It's not, well, it's not smooth. Right, I'll get this unfolded. It's time to get tedding.
And I've been falling, I've been lost, and I've been calling on my ghost. I put it to rest because I'm coming home, coming home. I am done. I will stay to find every hidden sign.
Well, that's taken quite a while, but imagine how much longer it would have taken with the old tedder. Ah, a little bit down there that it looks like I've missed. And there we go. Time to get it all put away now. But yeah, this is I think this field was a good buy. Good purchase. I'm not going to bother closing the gate. I don't know what we're going to use this little field here for. We might even hay that as well. But at the minute, we'll just focus on the big field. We'll get that done. And we have a nice new tedder, which is fantastic. Right, I'm going to get this put away. And it's getting pretty late. I was up early this morning here, and it's now 3:30. I think that is a fairly good time for me to finish today. Alright, there we go. Actually, I'm gonna leave it connected, because we're gonna need it tomorrow morning anyway. Last thing before I shoot off for the half day. Yeah, I imagine we'll be we'll probably spray the thank you, cows. I've forgotten what we planted. Soybeans. That's it. Oof. We'll spray the soybean fields. Then we'll ted the grass. And then we'll have the afternoon off. But anyway, until then, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.